Cork's Red FM.
Yeah, it is. It's as I say, there's a lot of players who are actually playing in the first division that could play for Premier Division clubs, but they decide to stay in this league. If you look at the Waterford, like the amount of experienced players they have, even with Derry, but we too have experienced players, and we've got young lads who are coming in. I said it after the Derry match that you had Owen Ford and Willie Heffernan and Ian Turner who are after stepping up. And it's great, that it's great that these Cork lads can play for their home club, and the more games they play, the more experience they get, and it's brilliant, But I think there'll be no problem. I think the setback we had a few hours before the Derry match with the three lads who weren't allowed to play till July was a massive loss to the squad and to Tommy, But hopefully now, we'll just kick on and we'll play together, and come July, we'll be in a position to be able to bring in a couple of more players,
Yeah, as one of the experienced players, Greg, how highly do you rate these young guys? Because, I mean, it's a small squad, obviously, when you compare it to the likes of what Waterford and Derry are working with. So, I mean, the younger guys, a lot of onus on them to step up to the mark, and a lot of them have done it so far. But how highly do you rate them?
To be honest, they've been training with us last year under Paul Doolan, and I think they've done very well. But obviously, I didn't see them playing as regularly last year, but to come in and play the way they are in the first team this year, it's a big task, and I think they're settling into it very well, Young Willie Heffernan there in the left wing, he's flying. Owen Ford is flying. Now you must remember before the Athlone match they played 2 games in 1 week with their colleges, and then to go up to Athlone and play the way they did is great, And young Ian Turner's after coming in, he's doing very well as well. But they're dedicated lads, Paul. You can see it in the training. They're eager. I think they want to play for Cork City for us, and they want to do well for themselves, which is great,
Absolutely, yeah. And you must be noticing the difference as well as the weeks go by, Greg, given the lack of preparation in pre-season. As each week goes by, you're getting more and more training under your belts, and that's obviously a huge factor as well. We
are, but as I said, the lads are very dedicated. To be fair to Tommy, Tommy's one of the best coaches I've worked under. I'm fortunate that he's asked me to come in as his number 2 and learn from him, But I think everyone enjoys the training. If anyone came out and see the way Tommy prepares and does his training, everyone be very impressed, But the lads, we all enjoy it. We all know what's expected. We all know what Tommy wants us to do, and especially when you play in front of 4,500 people every week. Hopefully, they expect us to go out and do our best as well, and I think everyone is well capable of doing it, and we all want to win, And
yeah, and you must have been pleased as well, Greg, to come straight back into the starting lineup on Friday evening for the win against Merview, having been suspended last week for the Athlone game, and I'm sure you were very disappointed as well with that sending off against Waterford.
I don't class myself as coming straight back into a team. Just because you're a player assistant manager, if the team do well, the team should stay the same way. But that's up to Tommy's. That's Tommy's call. Whatever he wants to do. But I'll respect his decision either way, because the way I look at it is, if you do something wrong or if you don't play well, you lose your place. And realistically, against Waterford, I made a mistake, and I think I kind of let a couple of lads down. I let the lads and the new people in the club down, and it was just one of these things in soccer where you just get frustrated. But hopefully we can put that aside, and I can try and get a couple of goals if I can, or trying to do something to get everyone back inside. But I think we'll do well, to be honest. I think there's a good buzz in the squad.
Yeah, just finally, Greg, as you mentioned earlier on, you've got the assistant manager's role as well. Has your role in the team and in the club changed because of that, or is it still very much the same?
No, I still do. I'm still a player, really. I look at, but it's just the other side of the game that I have to kind of work on with Tommy. The way he worked with Paul Doolan, the two of them were fantastic together. They knew each other, knew each other's style of play and what was expected. So it's something. I've done a bit of coaching already. I'm working down with Crosshaven. It's something that I want to get into, and it's great. I have to thank Tommy for asking me to do stuff like that. But as I say, I'm a player first. I'd rather do the playing, be a better player than be a better assistant manager at the moment. But I just have to thank Tommy for it. But it's enjoyable. It's very enjoyable. It's the other side of the game as well. You need to look at.
Cork's Red FM.